Okay.
Howdy, my name is Jessica Lampe, and my insect is the Goliathus, or Goliath beetle.
Howdy, my name is Kahine, and my insect is the Dinosaurus Hercules or the Hercules beetle.
Our topic is which beetle would win in a fight, the Goliath beetle or the Hercules beetle. So the Goliath beetle is any of the 5 species in the genus Goliathus. Its name derives from the biblical story of David and Goliath. There are members of the subfamily Centoninae within the family Scarabidae. It has a wide distribution ranging from Western to Eastern Africa in the countries of Cameroon, the Congos, Kenya, Nigeria, Uganda, and other tropical areas of Africa. The Goliath beetles are among the largest insects on Earth if measured in terms of size, bulk, and weight. The males can lift up to 850 tons in weight, their own body weight, which is equivalent to a 100-pound man lifting 170,000 pounds or 77 tons. The males can reach up to 4.5 inches and weigh as much as 3.5 ounces. The females can reach up to 3 inches and weigh 2.5 to 3 ounces. Each of the beetle's legs end in a pair of sharp claws, which should provide a strong grip useful for climbing on trees, trunks, branches, and used for defense. The males have a Y-shaped horn on their head, which is used as a pry bar in battles with other males, overfeeding sites or mates. The Goliath beetle is also known for its striking patterns and bold black vertical stripes on the pronotum, which is the thoracic shield. The Goliathus larvae have a much greater need for protein foods than most of the other genre. In captivity, they feed on dry or soft cat or dog food, which provides suitable diet for the larvae, and in the wild, they feed on moistened and decayed leaves and woods, which help for larva growth. Larvae are capable of growing up to 9.5 inches in length and reaching weights in excess of 3.5 ounces. After metamorphosis is complete, the adult beetle undergoes a period of hibernation until the dry season ends. When rain begins, the beetle opens its cocoon, locates a mate, and the entire life cycle starts again. The females lay their eggs in rotting wood of rainforest during the wet season. The adult beetles feed on materials rich in sugars, such as tree sap and fruit. The adult beetles are also known as Mother Nature's janitors because they like to eat dead plant material and animal feces. Adult beetles are excellent climbers and flyers, while the larval grubs are proficient excavators. On their impacts to human society, their biggest impact would be that they like to eat dead plant material and animal feces, which is important because it helps keep our world not as smelly. And some of their unique characteristics would be the elytra, that is the hard exoskeleton that protects the second set of wings that the Hercules beetles have. And some species are able to trap moisture on their wings and hold it because of the protection from the heat and the wind, and the extra set of wings has to offer. Other species are able to live underwater because they're able to trap air in the wings and keep it under the elytra. They can easily adapt to any environment, which ensures that their presence will continue long after humans disappear from the earth.
Okay, the Dinosaurs or Rhinoceros beetles are a subfamily of the Scarab beetle family, with the Hercules beetle being the largest and the most famous. They belong to the kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, order Coleopatra, family Scarabidae, and genus Dinosaurs. The whole life cycle of the Hercules beetle lasts between 11 and 24 months, with the larval stage being the longest. After mating, the female Hercules beetles can lay up to 50 eggs at a time. The Hercules beetle then undergoes complete metamorphosis. The eggs will turn into larvae, and the larvae will then turn into pupa that will eventually grow into a full-grown adult insect. The larval stage is the longest stage in the development of the Hercules beetle, lasting up to a year. And during that time, the larva digs to the ground while simultaneously looking for rotten wood that is used as food. Rotten wood is the preferred meal of the Hercules beetle, along with fruits and other plant matter and the occasional small insect. After the beetles have matured, the adult stage will typically last for a few months. In the adult stage, the beetles are mainly only focused on reproduction, starting the whole cycle again. The behavior of the Hercules beetles includes the pincers on the foreheads of the male beetles that is used for mating. In order to get the female, males will typically fight with each other, using their pincers to pick up and slam the opponent onto the ground. Male with bigger pincers have a better chance of winning, thereby getting a chance to mate with the female. Some unique characteristics of the Hercules beetles includes the horn-like pair of pincers which can grow longer than the Hercules beetle's body and are mainly used for solving disputes with other male Hercules beetle, and they also have a hard armored shell which acts as an outer skeleton. Hercules beetles are very strong animals and can lift load that is 850 times heavier than their own weight.
Why do you believe the Hercules beetle is stronger and would win in a fight against the Goliath beetle?
Although the Hercules beetle and Goliath beetle weigh about the same and can both lift up to 850 times their own weight, I believe that the Hercules beetle is stronger than the Goliath beetle and would win a fight against the Goliath beetle because the Hercules beetle belongs to the subfamily Dinosaceae, which consists of some of the strongest beetles out there. The Hercules beetle is the largest and the strongest of the rhinoceros beetles, and the only other insect that is stronger than any of the Hercules beetle would be the dung beetle. The bodies of the Hercules beetle is also covered by a thick exoskeleton, which pretty much protects them from attacks. They are the largest species of the rhinoceros beetle and the third largest of any beetles, following the longhorn beetle and the titan beetle. They can reach 7.5 inches in length and can weigh up to 120 grams in their larval stage, compared to the Goliath beetle, which only weighs up to 100 grams. So even though the Goliath beetle and the Hercules beetle can both lift 850 times their weight, because the Hercules beetle weighs more, they are able to lift more. They are also able to overpower the Goliath beetle. The Hercules beetle fights by picking up its enemies' horns and flying them up and slamming them to the ground, causing the enemy to break its neck. So the Goliath beetle has no chance against the strength of the Hercules beetle. What defense mechanisms does the Goliath beetle have that proves it would beat the Hercules beetle?
The Goliath beetle has its size and mass to help in a fight, and it is because it is amongst one of the largest beetles in the world. Typically, the female Goliath beetle is larger than the female Hercules beetle. So if they went head to head in a fight, I believe the female Goliath beetle would win. Like I mentioned earlier, they also have the additional set of wings, their hard exoskeleton, which acts as armor for its flying wings. The unique design on the back, on each beetle's back, resembles war face paint, which helps scare off any predators. And the male Goliath beetles are equipped with a horn to help fend off rivals and predators. And also, both male and female beetles have their sharp claws on them, on each leg to protect them if they are fighting.
So in conclusion, the Hercules beetle will win a fight over the Goliath beetle because it is arguably the second strongest insect, following the dung beetle, with the horns on the female Hercules beetle used as a form of weaponry. Its societal impact and benefit is that they help in biodegradation. There have been no official studies or research done on the ecological role of Dinosaurs Hercules, but based on the diet of both their larval and adult forms, the Hercules beetles aid in biodegradation and cycling of nutrients. They are also of economic importance as the Hercules beetle are in high demand within the beetle enthusiast trade, which is especially prevalent in Japan. Large specimens of certain subspecies of the Dinosaurs Hercules can sell from $400 to as much as $700. This increases their market value. They also have been used as a model to study sexual selection due to the large horns of the males.
Okay. In conclusion, I believe the Goliath beetle would win a fight because it is one of the largest, if not heaviest, beetles in the world. Despite its size, the Goliath beetle excels at both climbing and flying, which increases their mobility. The Goliath beetles have been able to remain dominant in the food chain by their ability to protect themselves with their hard exoskeleton, their other defense mechanisms, and their adaptability to change. And as I mentioned earlier, they are important to human society because a big part of their diet is dead plant material and animal feces, which helps clean up the earth. So that's it.
Thanks for watching.
Yes, thanks for watching.